In this video, you are going to learn how to multiply a binomial by a binomial. Now, you just learned how to multiply a monomial by a polynomial. It's going to be the same idea, except we're going to do some things twice, because now there's two things in the first set of parentheses. So I'm going to worry about the 2x first. I can cover up that negative 4, and I'm going to distribute the 2x to the x and the 2x to the 8. So 2x times x and 2x times 8. Now don't forget that there's a little invisible 1 to go with both of those. So 2x times x gets me 2x squared. 2x times 8 gets me plus 16x. We still need to distribute that negative 4, so I want to cover up the 2x now, and I'm going to distribute the negative 4 to the x and the negative 4 to the 8. I'm going to use a different color just so you can see. Negative 4 times x and negative 4 times 8. Everything got distributed, or everything got multiplied by everything. So now I have negative 4x minus 32. Now I look to make sure, or to see if there's any terms I have to combine. 2x squared? Nope. 16x and negative 4x are like terms. So 16 minus 4 is a positive 12. And then negative 32 is all by itself. Another thing to check is you notice there's two terms here and there's two terms here. That means when you multiply them, 2 times 2 is 4, you should have 4 terms in your first step. You might rush and skip over something. Always make sure the first step is the same as the number of terms you have. So we have 2 and 2, which would get me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's try the next one. Again, I'm going to cover the negative 6, and I'm going to multiply the 2x times the 3x and the 2x times the negative 2. So 2x times 3x and 2x times 2. Again, add some little nice ones there. 2 times 3 is 6x squared. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4x. Negative 6 times negative 2 now, because I need to cover up the 2x, because I want to make sure that negative 6 gets distributed to everything. Negative 18x, and negative 6 times a negative 2 is a positive 12. We always want to make sure we combine like terms. 6x squared, I have a negative 4 and a negative 18x, which will get me negative 22x plus 12, leaving this as my final answer. I'm going to edit this last one. I'm going to add a 3 here and add a 2 here, just because we need a little more of a challenge. Cover up the 1. I'm going to multiply the 3x cubed to both things in the right set of parentheses. 3x cubed times x squared and 3x cubed times 9. So 3x to the 5th plus 27x cubed. Same thing here. Cover up the 3x cubed and multiply the 1 by everything in the second set of parentheses. So plus x squared plus 9. 5, 3, 2, and I have a constant, which means there are no like terms, so my final answer will be exactly what we just solved for. One more example you have to see, and it's just like what we just did. Express x minus 6 squared as a trinomial in standard form. So, if I were to say 3 squared, 3 squared technically means 3 times 3, which gets me 9. I cannot distribute the square into both. Do not do that. So because 3 squared means this times this, whatever is next to the squared, I have to write x minus 6 twice. And now it looks just like my first couple examples. X times x is x squared. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. And negative 6 times negative 6 is a positive 36. X squared minus 12x, because negative 6 and negative 6 gets me a negative 12 plus 36. And you'll notice it says write it as a trinomial, 1, 2, 3 terms. So that's a way to help you too, is look at the directions and see if it's actually giving you a trinomial in your final answer. Go ahead and try this last one by yourself. And I'm going to work through it so you can pause the video and then come back. Since there's a squared, I write it twice. Distribute the x into both. X squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 25, leaving x squared minus 10x plus 25 as your final answer. And that's how you multiply a binomial by a binomial.